Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV, your home for Buffett News. Today is Monday, May 15th, 2017. My name is Lauren, bringing you the news that matters. As always, let's begin with the daily announcements. Attention boys soccer players, our end of the season pizza party will be today in Coach Bo's classroom during Bobcat Den. Please make sure you give Coach Bo or Coach Crank your $3. Any student who is still interested in the 8th grade trip to New York City, please stop by Ms. Rosenberg's room or the front office for a packet of information. There's still an opportunity to get a 5% discount if you register before July 1st. That's going to do it for the announcements today, Bobcats. Let's now head over to Vienne and Ellison for 2 quick news stories on an update to Snapchat and a popular television show making a comeback.
Buffett is home to a lot of talented artists. Each year, Mrs. Scotch gives her students the chance to showcase some of her unique skills in a unique project. When learning about the art of self-portraits, her students practice by sketching survivors of the Holocaust. At the conclusion of the project, they meet some of the individuals they drew in a big event at the Jewish Community Center. BBTV reporter Vienne headed out to get the emotional story.
April 6, 2017. At the local Jewish Community Center, a crowd is forming in the front room, which showcases different pieces of art, all by 8th graders, made in schools all across Omaha. The art depicts survivors of the Holocaust. Some of the survivors, plastered on the walls, were present at the exhibition. There was an overwhelming consensus of approval from all of the survivors, as well as the director of the exhibit, who all thought that drawing the survivors served the students many purposes.
Oh, I think it really serves not just one purpose, but two, actually bringing out your other students' talents, but also the fact that they learn about the Holocaust. I think it's a wonderful way to really teach you about the Holocaust.
When you study a person's face, you should be able to see what they've gone through.
I think that getting to know an individual, we often think about the 6 million that perished during the Holocaust, and it's hard to imagine what 6 million is like. I hope it inspires people to learn more about the Holocaust.
Most seem to think that the artists will learn more than just what happened in the Holocaust as well.
It's just a reminder to be, for all of us, to be aware of what can happen again.
I really hope that the kids do take something away from this project, whether it's just gaining some confidence, but I really hope that that they just look at the world and see there's more than just what's going on in their little lives. There's really big, major issues going on in the world right now. People are suffering, wars, tearing families apart. And I really hope that it gives them an insight to what's going on around them.
I hope so.
A few short years ago, American Idol dominated ratings. However, due to slipping ratings, ABC announced that last year's season would be its final one. On Tuesday, however, ABC announced that the show will have another season set to come out in 2018. No word has come out whether Ryan Seacrest will continue to be the show's host or who the judges will be. However, we do know that longtime judge Simon Cowell was offered a spot but turned it down. So Bobcats, it's time to form your opinion. Which celebrity would you like to see as a judge?
Hey Bobcats, this is your sports anchor Jaden, getting you caught up with all the big things happening in the world of sports. Since it's Monday, let's begin with the BBTV 3 for 3, where we give you 3 games and 3 sports that are happening this week. Our first sport takes us to the world of NBA. We know that there are a lot of games to choose from, but our recommendation is Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals, where the Spurs and the Warriors are going head-to-head. This game is tomorrow night on ESPN at 8 p.m. Moving over to the world of hockey, be sure and check out the Anaheim Ducks as they take on the Nashville Predators for Game 3 of their conference championship. This game can be found on NBC Sports at 8 p.m. Our final game we think you should check out this week is in the world of baseball, where the defending World Series champions, Cubs, are facing off against the Reds on Tuesday. Our prediction here is a victory for the Cubs. Those are the big games happening for the week. Let's go on to a special report by BBTV reporter Laura. If anyone follows local hockey, you would know that the UNO Maverick hockey team is in the middle of a coaching change. Head coach Dean Blaze is out and new coach Mike Gabinet is in. Laura sits down with a current player to get a feel for what changes fans can expect.
Watching a UNO hockey game with friends or family is the perfect way to spend a Saturday night. Many Bobcats enjoy attending Mavericks games at the new Baxter Arena. The Mavericks managed to make it to the Final Four in 2015 with the help of their old coach, Dean Blaze. However, he is retiring this year, so Mike Gabinet will be the new coach. As with any coaching change, the way the Mavericks play and their strategies will be changing a lot for this upcoming season. I caught up with a season ticket holder and one of the players to find out how the coaching change will be affecting the team and their games.
It's going to be a lot different this year compared to previous years with Coach Blaze. Coach Gabinet runs a much more structured practice, a lot shorter, and we work on systems a lot more, and just kind of short and sweet as compared to kind of long, hard skating practices before.
Players and fans alike hope to see Gabinet bring a competitive attitude to the team for the upcoming season.
I think he's really going to help in just a full season as opposed to a good first half. I think it's going to be a great full season. We're going to be a lot more competitive. We're going to be great with systems, and yeah, just everything he implements, and just his want to win, I think is going to carry over to all the players, and it's going to be a great year.
I hope to see more motivation in trying to win, even though they might be failing during a game, because I see that they kind of like, oh, we're losing, so we're not going to be good anymore. So they just stop trying.
According to Luke, Gabinet likes strong offensive players.
For me, I'm kind of more of like a power forward, and I think Coach Gabinet likes those type of players. He's from Canada, where I am, and kind of more of a Canadian player as opposed to just kind of a small speedster. So I think our relationship's going to be good, and I'm going to have a good season next year.
Regan says she knows the Mavericks are good. They just need to believe it too.
Maybe if they are more confident in what they're doing by practicing more, that they might have more of that motivation to do well, and then that might show up in their games as being very, very good at what they're doing, like knowing that they're good, and then they'll perform better.
Luke will be a senior this year, so I asked him about his goals for his final season.
Yeah, being a senior, I just want to be a leader on and off the ice, and show everyone the experience that I have on the ice. I want to help contribute and put a lot of goals in the net.
While Coach Blaze will be missed, UNO hockey players and fans are both excited to see what Coach Gabinet will bring to the team. It seems that Coach Gabinet has already been changing the way the Mavericks play, starting with the way practices are run. All of these changes will hopefully bring some exciting games for Bobcats to enjoy starting October 6th. For BBTV News, this has been Laura reporting.
How's it going, Bobcats? This is Jesus here to get you prepared for the next few days in the official BBTV 3-day forecast. Today will be a high of 89 and a low of 69. On Tuesday, it will be a high of 88 and a low of 63. And finally, on Wednesday, it will be a high of 83 and a low of 64. That's all the weather today. Now let's head over to the world of Twitter to see what our teacher's been tweeting about.
How's it going, Bobcats? This is Xavier here for our daily feature. As always, let's begin by spinning our world famous BBTV feature wheel to find out what our focus will be today. It looks like we landed on Mind Blown, which means we'll be talking about a topic that can blow the viewers' minds. Today, we'll be talking about Lonzo Ball's new shoes, the ZO2s. Lonzo Ball is the oldest of 3 famous Ball brothers. He is currently a freshman at UCLA and plays basketball. He is currently entering the NBA draft. His father, LeVar Ball, is known for his outspoken words and his confidence in himself and his kids. The ZO2s are new basketball shoes designed by Lonzo Ball and are made by his father's company, the Big Baller brand. So why is this mind-blowing? This is crazy because this is the first NBA shoe made by an NBA player that is made by their own brand. Not only that, but the shoes are going for $495, and for a signed pair, it's $1,000. That's it for today's daily feature. Now let's move over to Willa in the movie corner.
Hey Bobcats, this is Willa here in the Music Corner. Since we're now winding down this school year, today we'll be talking about some big music releases over the summer. There's a lot to choose from, but I'll focus on 5 that I think you'll want to mark on your calendars. Number 1, All Time Low releases their new album Last Young Renegade June 2nd. The alternative punk band's last release was in 2015 with Future Hearts. Number 2, Lana Del Rey's last release was in 2015 with Honeymoon, but she is releasing Lust for Life this summer. Number 3, Halsey was releasing another album called Hopeless Fountain Kingdom this summer as well. Badlands was her last one 2 years ago. Number 4, Lady Antebellum is releasing an album titled Heartbreak in June. And number 5, Lorde releases Melodrama this summer. Her last release was all the way back in 2013. So Bobcats, what music are you most excited for this summer?
That's going to do it for our broadcast today, Bobcats. For more info on many of the stories you've heard and to see what we're working on for future episodes, be sure to follow our Twitter page @BuffettBBTV. Signing off, this has been Lauren. Have a terrific day, Bobcats.